Do you have ADHD and you struggle with food impulsivity? There's a real neurological link between the two, and I'm going to explain it and ways that you can help have more control with food. And if you feel alone, please don't judge yourself. There's a very clear link between the two, and there's so much you can do to help and support yourself. I'm Georgina. I'm a health and nutrition coach with 5 years experience helping people have more control and a healthier relationship with food. Okay, so let's get into it. So ADHD affects the part of the brain that is involved in emotional regulation and impulse control. So it's super normal that if you have ADHD, you will also struggle with these things. It also affects the part of the brain that's involved in reward processing. So it affects our dopamine response. You might have heard a lot about dopamine. And so we're going to get into that as well. So for you, basically, this just means that between the urge to do something and the action, there's a shorter amount of time where you don't think about it. It's more likely you're just going to do it than for other people, which is why if food is in front of you, you might notice that you're just eating it before you've even determined if you need it or if you want it. So I mentioned dopamine. Dopamine is our hormone that guides us to seek pleasure. And of course, one of the best ways to get pleasure in life is through food, and it's great to enjoy it. So it makes sense that because ADHD is affecting your reward processing, then you seek this pleasure in food and you can eat in an out of control way. So today I'll walk you through some strategies of the ways you can help yourself have better control with food and not have this lack of impulse control with it. So really understanding yourself, understanding that there's really nothing wrong here. It's very natural that this is happening because you've got ADHD. Don't judge yourself, be compassionate with yourself. Here are the things you can do to help yourself. The first thing is being strategic with the amount of time you leave between your meals. So it's also common for people with ADHD to forget to eat and be distracted. And so having a better structure can really help you in all areas of life, which I'm sure you already know if you have ADHD. But with food, eating in a rhythm of every 3 to 4 hours will really support you in not having this out of control, overwhelming hunger that leads to more impulsivity. Also, planning meals in advance that you really enjoy, that are maybe convenient or easy to just get onto the plate, but that you know that you're going to enjoy them. And planning 24 hours ahead, because this helps your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that makes the decisions ahead of time. It activates it, it gets it moving. Our brain is a muscle, so the more that we do certain things, the easier it becomes. And then you can start to plan ahead and make it easier on yourself to make choices that are better for your health. So I mentioned dopamine and it being a pleasure-seeking hormone that's released. And of course, this is linked to food, but you could have a list of a dopamine menu of things that's not linked to food. For me, it's going for a walk with my dog, doing some exercise, connecting with a friend, doing a face mask or some self-care or something like that. So you can have a dopamine menu that gives you pleasure that isn't linked to food. And then you can choose something off that when you get this urge to be impulsive with food. Now, also understanding that we don't need to be perfect, and often perfectionism and ADHD go together, and just reminding yourself that doing better is okay and that's enough, and you don't have to aim for perfection. So it's not about getting it right or wrong, it's just trying to every day treat ourselves in a better way, plan ahead, make nutritious meals, and not worry too much if we go off course, we don't get it right, because we don't want to get stuck into this all or nothing mindset or perfectionism. It's okay that we don't get it right all the time. So awareness can really help in understanding what's going on and creating more of a space between that impulse and the action to do it. And so using something like a hunger or fullness scale to check in with how hungry or full you're feeling, recognizing the thoughts that are commonly attached to in your mind right before you do the action of overeating or impulsively eating, the feeling state in your body, noting all these down and bringing more awareness. And this is something I do with my clients using cognitive behavioral therapy techniques largely to bring more awareness to how our thoughts and our feelings are creating this impulse to overeat or to eat in this way. So I do work with clients that have ADHD and this impulse to eat more than they need to. If you want support, you can book a free 30-minute call with me. We can just go from there, and I would love to support you. Thank you for watching this. You can subscribe for more videos that help you have a healthier relationship with food, and I also share some Pilates workouts that can fit into a busy schedule. So subscribe if you want more of that. Thanks for watching, and chat to you again soon.